Welcome to Crime Time News and Entertainment with a Buzz. The video that you just watched, edited version, is of one of the alleged three suspects that went on that MVRD3RER mission in Cherry Tree Lane. This person's government name, Steve Smith, OC Ticker, OC Flybrain. From your ear, the second OC, you know exactly what that means. Dopey Bat Maker. So this video shows him and his follow backer, like them say, one fool makes many. These youths that claim that they are so bad, big, bad and bold, they are forever self-snitching. And what they say about hype make you pop off your stripe and lose life. So the video that you just saw was in the hand of the Popo, has been in the hand of the Popo for a little while, because this man is said to be featured on Jamaica Most Wanted by the JCF. This man has several, when I say several, I mean many, MVRD3RER cases, different counts of pie outs. He is said to be a known, notorious contract takeaway person. So therefore, it is not as if he was not known by the Popo. It is not as if he was not known by the community. But like I tell you, in this place, Cherry Tree Lane, Havana Heights, these are people that once were friends turned enemy because of the money, of the chopping and other illicit activity. Like them say, crab in a barrel, there is no sort of honor amongst thieves. So therefore, them parted way. I say this to say that these persons were never hiding. The JCF did not need any sort of intensive intelligence information gathering. These persons were always walking up and down in the community, whether a Maypen, Manchester, Clarendon, in that same circle. They are well be known by the Popo, well be known by persons in the community. Let me tell you about the makeup of a lot of these areas, Garrison Country area. Everybody knows everybody's business. Everybody know who are FO, who are suck O, who are the top pie people. But because, like me say, it's either they have these people brain under hostage or seized, mentally brain FUCKED or fear, or just not trusting the Popo. They are not going to say anything unless, of course, it hits home. And whenever you have 17 people losing their life one time, or not losing their life, getting pied up, about half of those people lose them life. Some still a battle for them life. Don't know what is going to be the final outcome. It can get from bad to worse. So everybody knows all along who these people are. They were not hiding. They were walking up and down in a plain view, like me tell you. The makeup of most of these areas, when the Dana passed, they are looked at as some sorts of Robin Hood character, some sorts of hero, because they are the ones that are going out, sometimes even internally. I rob people, I take away people whenever they get this contract, KILLING money, then they share it with the people in the community. So therefore, they feel as if these people are their government, these people are govern the place. It came back and it haunted them in a very big way. So people, I am going to let the security minister explain everything that happened, what is the latest update, because based on what I'm hearing, they said that they have at least 9 persons in custody. Don't know if those 9 persons include the 4 men that they caught on 2 separate bikes. Going to do back some sort of reprisal down in Havana Heights. They caught them. They said that they were on some sort of reprisal mission. The security minister also said that there are 3 persons that went on this mission directly. Other persons orchestrating from foreign from the big yard. But they have the names, the identity of all 3 persons. As a matter of fact, one of those persons turning himself. He did not want to be fatally arrested. However, as it pertains to Steve Smith, he thought that he was big, bad, and bold. He figured, do or die, them a go KILL me. Anyway, he was correct because he got taken out just like the other criminals. Popo roll up on the block. They came under ATTACK, took evasive action, wheel and pop off, blaze after the smoke clear. This man was found DEAD, clutching onto some sorts of tool. You know the cliche script. Whether it is true or not, we do not care about the details. All we want is the result. And the fact that he was DEAD was good enough for us. So take a listen, take a look what your Justice Minister, Dr. Horace Jang, has to say as it pertains to the update of what is going on in that case in a Cherry Tree Lane. And then I'll give my piece.
Some 9 individuals who the intelligence of this has connection with the activities out in Clarendon, and 1 person is using engaged in particular skills in Clarendon. 1 person is not handling service. Yes, so there are 9 people in the custody of the police who are being interviewed, including one who came voluntarily.
So people, you heard what your National Security Minister had to say, National Justice Minister had to say. 3 suspects directly involved, 1 turning themselves, 1 was taken out, next one on the run. But they know exactly who he is, his identity to the fullest. So more than likely, you know what is going to be the outcome. Some sorts of pie out. Popo took evasive action, you know the script like me say. And justifiably so. What we realize is that Jamaica is so corrupt. The people in Jamaica is either them brainwash, is either them afraid. The poor that are supposed to be on the side of justice because of all of this illicit money, meaning the choppings are drugs. They are the ones that are giving information to these people that are actually walking up and down in plain sight on a daily basis. However, what we see as it pertains to Mr. Steve Smith, he was not given that opportunity because the Popo went on some sorts of secret operation, because that is what they do. They just gather up the troops and then them go up on the mission. So therefore, nobody gets any sort of information, know exactly where they're going until that day and the time of reckoning, in which they took out Mr. Steve Smith, Mr. Flybrain, Fiendbrain get fly. Now when this incident occurred, I said that the police report first said that there was some sort of drive-by, but I corrected it and I told you that, listen, this was no sort of drive-by. The people were there at that birthday party, domino, bingo game, and they were awaiting instruction from the people that are giving orders from outside, meaning overseas and also in the big yard. So when they got the information to go ahead, even though the person that they were looking for was not there, but like them say, if them can't catch Quark out, them catch him shot. So that is when the orders were given to just F it, just blaze up whichever people did it. That was when they gathered the people and start blaze up. Some people run, some people make it. Unfortunately, some did not make it. Take a listen, take a look to when the Popo is telling Andrew Holness, your Prime Minister, that this was not any sort of DRIVE buy. This was persons that were there on the spot and took out everybody, cold and callous.
They came here. They came in the space.
Oh, they didn't stay in the car. They came out of the car.
Down, yeah? And while they were pursuing persons.
So it's not a drive-by?
No, it's a drive-by.
It's a different...
Drive-by.
Yeah, so they drove up, came out, and pursued persons.
I was
Right. So then this notion of it's just wild shots that no, this is
deliberate shooting.
yes,
So people, you heard the conversation between the JCF and their Prime Minister. This was not any sorts of DRIVE by people just pull up and start spray the place randomly. They were deliberate. They were waiting for orders. They knew exactly who they had gone for. Because like me say, everybody knows everybody's business. Everybody knows everybody's family. Friends turn enemies. So therefore, it was easy when they came. And even though it is said that the target, the main person that they wanted, was not there, the orders was already in. It was destination doom. 17 people, 8 of them not make it so far. The next update is that we see that your Prime Minister, he is giving out $25 million for anybody with any sorts of information as to who these suspects are, who the people in the big yard are foreign that are the facilitators, the financiers of this mission, who the triggerman is, or any information leading to the arrest and conviction. Any information about the tools and ammo that was used, and anybody that is harboring any sorts of fugitive. Now people, here's a problem, and like I said, they have to start from somewhere to get some sorts of results. But here's a problem. There is no sorts of trust of the Popo in a Clarendon and the adjoining areas. Because these criminal elements, meaning the chopper, meaning the hitmen, they have these Popo in them pockets. So therefore, people are going to be fearful for their lives. If them get any sorts of information, it might come back and haunt them in a very drastic way. So therefore, they are going to be hesitant. And when you look at the recent history as it pertains to the Witness Protection Program, I have done a couple of videos in which persons living overseas, so when them forget the money, they are not getting the money when they try to get in contact with people, so therefore they are left out there in an island by themselves. No sorts of protection, no sorts of taking care of after they pretty much witness and almost put their lives and the lives of their families in a danger. And we can use the Klansman one other case as a perfect example. C4 is still out there battling just to get away after he was the witness in a big case, probably one of the biggest gang case in Jamaica. So therefore, people are going to use sleep and mark DEATH. So when we hear the relevant authorities saying that they want to change the culture in form of a DEAD, they want to change people glorifying gangs, they want to change the mindset of the people. Yes, that is true because it is woefully warped. However, when you think about the incompetence, the negligence and irresponsibility of the system itself, meaning Witness Protection Program, meaning the lack of communication between the governments, meaning Andrew Holness, the Minister of Security, National Justice, whatever you want to call it, the DPP. Because these people put their lives and the lives of their family at risk to be any sort of witness in a place known as Jamaica. That is probably the easiest place for DEAD for talk. You hear them say, walk and live, talk and DEAD. So unless they can improve the Witness Protection Program, unless they can actually guarantee these people, unless these people make sure so them they overseas before they actually go in court and start to spill the beans, unless Jamaica can link with its overseas partner, whether America, Canada, UK or somebody, sign some sort of agreement. That means that these people make sure so them get transferred, them and them family, they are comfortable. Them can do some sorts of Zoom testimony or whatever for when the court date comes. Then these people should not sign. And people, I am never going to tell people, don't give information to the Popo. But me just say, Don't give that information to the popo unless they can guarantee your safety. You cannot be witness-wise and DEAD foolish. Now, last but not least, based on what the popo intelligence gathering told them, is that persons from overseas and even persons in the big yard are the facilitators, the shot callers of these takeaway, these reprisal. Notably, one called Black Azan, responsible for the takeaway in Havana Heights of those 4 persons. This man is actually doing a couple of decades, at least 4 or so. He's been going back and forth to court, so therefore him appeal. Some of those appeals are successful. So therefore the time is going probably 75 to 40 to 50. But he's definitely doing a couple of decades in a prison. So it seems as if the saying that they have misery loves company. It seems as if not only is that true, but these persons get some sorts of high. There are some sorts of demonic or evil force running inside of them that even when them caught up in a trouble, probably won't see streets for the rest of his natural life. They still get a high in making sure that their communities are miserable, making sure that lives are lost. When it comes to the people overseas, them say them they are Jamaica broke like dog, get an opportunity as a criminal, go United States and make money, whether them a step on people foot and a broke people foot and a thief them drugs. Whether them a send back all sorts of toll at Jamaica, doing all sorts of illegal activity. But they are so insecure within themselves, them always want to run the ground. So therefore, them left, get an opportunity and make buku cash, can live a life and just lay underground, lay stealth. But them still want to be a part of what is going on in Jamaica. They still want to be the man. So even when them a big fish in a big pond, them still want to be a big fish in a little pond, which is Jamaica. So it shows you the mindset of how foolish these people are, how them love power, how them love badness, how them love evilness, how them love DEATH. Because what could possess you to go a foreign and then a send back toll down where you live to make people lose them life, all because of some sorts of reprisal that probably even you or your family member them start. It makes no sorts of sense, but people like me tell you, it is a mentality of dunceness. Point blank and period. So anyways, people, thanks once again for checking out my video. If you appreciate videos like these, please show your appreciation by liking, commenting, sharing and subscribing to my channel. That is how YouTube promotes videos like these to like-minded, sensible persons like yourself. And last but not least, please subscribe to my next channel. It is called Jamaica Dancehall Source. I'll be pinning the link to that channel in the description of this video. Bless up.